Hello, my name is Mindfiend. This is Deep Rock Galactic. I'm trying to get some experience playing with a driller. I've only got a level 5 driller. I'm quite new to it. I'm trying a solo has 3 mission. I've got to protect the drill dozer. It's an escort mission. It's 3 length and it's got a 2 cave complexity. Luckily, I do have a bonus affecting a player to play here. It's called critical weakness, which makes the bugs take a bit extra damage if you hit them in their weak spots. That will be very helpful. But also when you play solo missions, you get given Bosco to accompany you, the little robot. Now I have Bosco quite well upgraded because my main character, my engineer, has put him up to his maximum level. The best thing I like about him is that he's got electric bullets, so when he shoots things there's a chance of him like slowing and stunning them, and he's very useful. There, I just send him off. Go and attack that Praetorian while I have a look around.
In order to extract it, we're sending in an autonomous drill dozer to support you. The drill dozer will automatically home in on the Heartstone, so your job will be to escort it and keep it running. Good luck, miners.
After the
Stand clear of the landing zone, team. Drill dozer coming in.
Now the manager's finished talking. I'm collecting as much nitro as I can. I'm quite confident that Bosco can deal with that Praetorian. And I also got an Ebonut. I'm not going to really bother with the Ebonuts. Here you can see a stabber vine. It's actually got trapped in the ground there, which is unusual. Usually they're quite aggressive and attacking, so I took full advantage of the procedural generation there that had put it in the ground.
I'm having the best time in my life right now.
I have to really say how much I love this game for the passion of the developers. And the amount of love they've poured into this is just incredible. Far more than I think I've seen in any other game. The incredible amounts of lines of dialogue for each character, the beautiful little touches they've put in to make gameplay either better or quality of life or above and beyond what was necessary, particularly animations. There's all extra little details in there that just show how much the developers really love the game and the time and effort they've put into it. I often come back to complimenting that. Everything is so nice. But I'm trying the driller here because I normally play as the engineer. I'm just about to promote my engineer, which is the first time I've promoted anybody. And this driller is only level 5. He's completely different style of game.
Drill dozer operational and homing in on the Heartstone.
Man, let's stay close to the red end. Keep the bugs away from her.
It's a completely different style of gameplay than with the engineer because, of course, you don't have my turrets. He's got a flamethrower and a pistol as his main weapons, really. Here we've got to ride the big drill dozer, which is a robot called Doretta. She's got a little head on top that twists around and chats to you. You can see her stats in the top right, how injured she is, how much repair she needs. Here she's driving me right at some spikes, which is not nice of you, Doretta.
Got a big horde of enemies approaching the drill dozer. Defend it or die trying.
The tentacle godblade!
And there I got grabbed by one of the leeches in the roof. I would have been done for if it wasn't for the fact that Bosco is there to help me out. You need a teammate to rescue you from that, really. But one thing I've found with this is that flamethrower is wonderful for large groups. Large groups of small things particularly, but large groups. Each character is very well balanced and definitely has the role in the team. Myself and Narlo play this, so we only get to do 2 parts of a team.
The drill dozer has stopped.
But the driller is definitely
Dry as a bone. Refill them and we'll have this show on the road again soon.
definitely the deal with the masses type character. And on these escort missions, maybe once, maybe twice, the drill will run out of fuel, and you've then got to take these canisters, find the fuel that it needs, which is these black and grey striped rocks, and slowly fill it up. You can see a gauge on the top of the canister slowly filling. So as you siphon off the rock, it will fill the canisters, and then you can carry on. But of course, you've got to find those, you've got to be on the lookout for bugs while you're doing it, and you've got to protect the drill dozer itself, because the bugs will come and attack that. If you look on the top right, you can see the fuel canister filling up. The grey canister is filling up the empty. The grey bar is filling up the empty canister, and above that you can see Doretta, how her left side is damaged and needs repairing. But when you're on solo, you've got Bosco with you, and Bosco he's great, he really is. You can really rely on him.
Repair the dozer before it takes permanent damage.
One of the upgrades I've given him is the ability to mine better as well, so I can not just tell him to kill things, I can also tell him to mine things.
Like a grunt through a chicken coop.
So you need to keep this in constant repair,
Doretta is purring like a kid.
because those are too high for me to reach without using my well, I haven't got a platform going on this character, without using my drills to get up there, or other methods. So I'm quite confident with the upgrade I've given Bosco. I can say just mine that, and he will knock down all the fuel, and I can just siphon it up off the floor. He really is useful. The Evernuts are the bonus for the mission, a side quest. I wasn't really interested in collecting those for this one. I'm really just trying to learn the driller, learn what his weapons are like and everything, because I'm used to the engineer's more support class, I suppose you would call him, because he puts his turrets down and then he spends most of his time running around looking after the turrets and dodging the enemy.
Get it fixed up before we lose it.
Fire!
Because I haven't got my weapons that upgraded yet, I'm using pretty much the basic weaponry. I'm not at full capacity as a driller, so I'm sure once I've got the flamethrower upgraded or the pistol upgraded, it will handle situations better. But at the moment, I'm just purely getting a feel for the character. I actually quite enjoy him. He is quite interesting. I do like the fact that the flamethrower will get you out of a big group of trouble very quickly. Picking up what Bosco's dropped. The meteor's going to drop in that red area, and I was a bit worried because it's coming down on the Doretta, but it also squashed the heck out of the Praetorian. Luckily it doesn't blow up Doretta completely if it lands on her, which I thought it was going to do, to be honest. I thought I was done for straight away.
Doretta needs maintenance.
Told Bosco to mine the fuel up there while I come back and fix the damage that the meteor did.
Canister full.
I've got both lots of fuel back for her, so she's ready to go again. But rather than just heading off on the mission, I thought, right, okay, well, there's a meteor here. Let's take the chance and let's crack the meteor.
Rock cracker parts are released and heading your way.
I've called down the rock cracker parts now, so the manager will send them in. Just got to wait for them to arrive. And as you can see, I was very lucky here. They arrived quite close to the meteor. They can arrive in some very difficult positions. I had one with Nalo the previous night where one of the rock crackers landed in the cave but up above, and it took me a long time to wind the cables down through the passages down to where it needed to be. This one is lovely and about as simple as you can get. I don't think I've ever had one as easy to connect as this is, which is kind of it considering I was on my own. But then you have to set the rock crackers going. If you look on the left, you can see the jackhammer icons. You can see how the two icons are now attached to the meteorite. Once I've built this second part, they'll start cracking it.
Cracking commencing. Stay alert. The noise is bound to attract unwanted attention.
The health bar for the meteorite is at the top of the screen, the lv5 meteorite. So now it's basically a case of... Oh, go and get that.
Fire, please.
It's a case of being aware of your surroundings, if you can, seeing what's coming. Like when you can see a Praetorian coming from a distance like that, or a Weber or a Spitter, you can send Bosco after it, no problem. Like I say, he's very well upgraded, he's got tougher bullets, he can revive me more often. He's got electrical shots in his bullets.
You need those hammers active to crack the meteor. Keep them safe.
So here I'm basically running interference for Bosco to mop everything up. It's my job to try and keep the doors in here.
Keep all hammers operational. Restart any jam parts ASAP.
On the left, if you look now, you can see that the two jackhammers are flashing. They've been damaged, so you've got to go over to them and fix them. They're not working. But the lv5 meteorite is half broken.
Is operational again.
I've got one going, and I take the time to repair the better. So look at the little animations there as the damage is slowly being pulled inside and fixed. Some wonderful little animations on these things.
All rock crackers are green. Let's keep them that way.
Once again, just watching the entire area, looking out for any issues or problems. I'm trying to send Bosco after the Ebon because that Ebon has been broken open. But I use this as a bit of science to find out if he can pick it up, and he can't. So let's forget it and go after the Praetorian instead. And do remember, these have got the critical weakness, so they do die a bit faster than they should be doing.
Now grab and deposit whatever was inside.
The meteorite has been cracked open now, so I can get inside, and there's some plague hearts here. I can pick these up and put these into the mule, Molly. Molly's here, she's following along.
The tin can is surely hungry today.
I've been webbed, so I know there's a Weber around somewhere, but I'm trusting Bosco to look after my back while I do all this.
Down the hatch.
One more plague heart. That's 3 plague hearts. Now the meteorite is done, and I can carry on with the escort mission now. I do want to look for some nitra though, because I will need to resupply ammo for the final fight in the mission. Well, there's not a lot going around, you know. Bosco's not interested. He'll look at it, but he won't pick it up. He does pick up some things. He will pick up a quarks. He will pick up Jadis, and go and mine that for me.
Everything looks fine, but expect that to change soon.
I see there's some nitra there that I didn't see, but I can't stop for it now. So I'm going to ride the side of Doretta, being English of course, and drive on, a car by sitting on the right hand side of it, so I just feel more comfortable always sitting on the right hand side of Doretta.
Running at full capacity, you need to keep it clear of bugs. Also, we got an incoming swarm.
Oh, that's the final bit. You could have told me that bit earlier. I've not really had much experience with either the pistol or the flamethrower, so that's really what I'm doing in this mission, is I'm trying them out. Pistol's okay. I love the flamethrower. So you see that spitter coming in at the back there, so I'm trying to send Bosco after it. You know, go get that to stop it webbing me. sure I take out the exploders. Get them to explode while they're there. The small grunts have got the weak spots in the mouth at the front. Said Bosco after Praetorian again. It's got partly with Bosco, it's your job to identify threats. Now here I can see an enemy stroke ally. And this one is called Betsy, the robot. Betsy. You don't have to try and free her, you don't have to try and rescue her, but if you can do, if you can get the corruption off her, she becomes a staunch ally. But you've got to fight her to do it, and she's really tough. But I'm banking on Bosco and the weakness to help me out here. So as soon as you get near her, she activates. Notice she's got 2 health bars, that's because she's got 2 yellow blobs stuck to her. So I'm trying to take them out, and I'm banking on, like I said, Bosco and the weakness to help, but also on the flamethrower's ability to get in there and cover her. Now when she covers herself like this, you can't damage her through that shield. The only way you can damage through that shield is to get inside it. So I had to get inside and get close up to her. And yep, the flamethrower really did a number on her. It really worked well. Having an area effect, of course, was much better when I'm trying to take that out with my engineer and a shotgun. Much more difficult. So now Betsy is going to be on our side. So it's now going to be me, Doretta, Bosco and Betsy. Things are looking quite good. I'm planning ahead there and telling Bosco to go after the higher fuel to mine that for me, so he mines it and throws it down for me. Filling up the canisters again. As you can see, the yellow bar on the top of the canister is going up, and all the time Betsy is patrolling around. Betsy can be a mixed blessing because she will launch grenades at enemies. You'll see the red circles appear on the ground as she targets them, which, you know, can hit yourself as well as the enemies, so you've got to be careful. Sometimes she does do more damage to us.
It's being attacked by wildlife.
This canister is full. Gotta get it plugged back in.
Whatever was attacking it had already been taken out by the time the manager said that. You can see a laser coming in. She'll take stuff out, the same as Bosco is doing. There I'm testing to see whether or not Bosco can actually mine with the canister. I told him to pick it up. He picked it up, but I couldn't figure out a way yet of getting him to mine it. Maybe I should have tried then pointing at the fuel and saying mine that. I didn't think of that at the time. So at the time I thought, oh, he can't mine, but I don't know, I'm still not convinced he can. There's the red circles appearing as Betsy attacks things. We've got an oppressor there now. They're very tough, but again, the combination of the 3 of us and the weakness made it look quite easy, much easier than it should have been. I'll take what I can get with this game because it's not averse to giving you harder than it should be either. Now at the moment, while I'm doing this, I'm also looking around. I'm looking around for nitra. I'm also looking around for the extra fuel. There's a big patch of nitra there, so I'll tell Bosco to go and get that while I'm looking around trying to decide where the fuel is. Still haven't found any, so I'm going to get a little bit of health. This is red sugar. I'm going to pick this up. That heals me. There you go, I'm back up to full health again now. All the time you've got to stop the bugs damaging Doretta. Got to keep her up tip-top condition.
Right there.
Get Bosco to finish mining out that extra little bit.
Time to find Molly.
I can't see Molly, so I'll just tell her to
Any
come
the
to
damn
me.
line caught on legs. Where is it? Line it.
There she is. Pour the nitro in.
Rocks and stones may break my bones.
You need 80 to be able to call in
Gee, I'm feeling
an extra
poetic
ammo
today.
drop, an ammo resupply. So 8 nitro is always the first goal, really, so that you can have extra ammo. But now I'm trying to get all the fuel I can, because we still need to fill this canister to get Doretta moving again. But at the moment I can't see any easy sources.
Hate to wait for flare charging.
In the bottom right hand corner you can see like 4 icons, little like eye bars that are slowly filling up. That's my flares that I can throw to spread light on the subject. Yeah, I have to wait for them to slowly recharge. I've thrown one and it drops them down again, so there's a bit of light now. But I'm trusting Betsy to look after Doretta while I come back and mine this. She's pretty tough, is Betsy. She can handle things. I'm just more worried about her damaging Doretta. I don't know whether she actually does or not. I don't know whether or not she'll take damage from that. Like, she didn't take much damage from the meteorite landing, but always a worry. I can get some of this fuel, but I can't get it all. It'd be difficult getting it all, so it's just going to be easier to tell Bosco to go and mine some for me. Drop it down.
Canister topped off.
And there we go, that's all the fuel I needed now, so now I can just plug it into Doretta and get her going again. See if we can finally get towards the Armor and Heartstone.
Bulldozer is fueled and ready to go.
We're off
Here we
again.
go. Drill dozer setting off for the
Getting
Armor
into
and
my usual
Heartstone.
position on the right hand tread. Doretta's making noises, she's not happy about the the damage she's taking from some of the things, some of the spikes.
Here.
But with Bosco and Betsy following along behind, I felt quite confident
Swarm
actually.
detected. Keep the drill dozer operational at all costs.
Those you've got to watch out for, the exploding bugs. So just damage them enough so that they stop and then they explode, and they can do more harm to their own team than do to you if you can get to them in time. Look at the animations of the thorns stretching out and snaking out of the ground. Wonderful.
Your history. Support fire, please.
Again, identifying threats hopefully before they get close enough to be a problem, so I sent Bosco after that one. See, Betsy's providing all the fire support we need. So now we've reached the Armor and Heartstone. So now it's going to be a case of a bit of a defensive mission now.
The drill dozer has reached the Heartstone. Press the button on the dozer and start the extraction when you're ready.
Attack Doretta. Priority to resupply.
Stand back, supply pod inbound.
Yield.
While Doretta is mining, now it's a case of protecting her from all the bugs and all the things that's going to attack her to try and stop her mining into this big stone.
The resupply is
I've
here.
called down the resupply so that we'll have some extra ammo, because I'm running a bit low on my fuel for my flamethrower. I think at the time I still wasn't quite used to how much fuel there should be in the full flamethrower.
Swarm on intercept course. Get ready to protect the
So I
drill
reload
dozer.
and then take a second lot just to check what the maximum is for me at that point. As you can see it's 75 in the canister, 30, 300 in the back. And now it's just a case of protecting everything, which the flamethrower is really good at. The flamethrower is really good at going through these groups. In fact, I've got 2 robot helpers always. Probably the thing that swings it. I don't want that web spinner getting in the way, so I send Bosco after him while me and Betsy deal with the protecting Doretta while she drills. As you can see at the top of the screen, the Omeran Heartstone has got a big health bar.
The dozer's just broken through the crust of the Omeran.
The floating rocks. You're as good
As
as
time goes by, Doretta digs deeper and deeper into it, chewing away through its health.
someone debug the dozer.
So I'm making sure I keep her fully repaired. Now we've got these rocks coming in. I want to destroy these before they get close enough to damage us. In a moment, when Doretta gets through this part of the health bar, there's going to be an explosion, which is quite dangerous. Bang! I take a lot of damage, get blown right back. I should have got out of the way for that, but I was paying more attention to what was around me.
Dozer is still holding together. Incoming! Smoke him if you got him.
So it's just a case of prioritising the threats. I've got to see what I think is the most dangerous thing. Let them deal with the little everyday stuff, and then basically being the commander. Send Bosco after what I need to prioritise, or if Bosco can't deal with it, then I don't deal with it.
You gotta protect the Redder! Go, Bosco!
Bosco's also got missiles, which I am directing at the Praetorians when I see them. Right clicking to send the missiles after send him launching his missiles. He's got 2 and they're on a recharge, which you can see in the bottom left hand corner. You see the 2 orange missiles. We're about to get through the next level of the Heartstone, where there will be another explosion, so this time I'm a bit smarter. I get down behind Doretta. Let her shield me from the blast.
The drill dozer just has to drill a little further.
Now you're going to get these rocks coming up, and I threw my detonator and my C4 at this rock, thinking that was it, but it's not, it's the one behind. And I'm finding out that the pistol and the flamethrower are not very good at taking out these laser rocks. And I didn't quite know what to do, so I thought I'll try the flamethrower. Wasn't very good. The pistol wasn't very good. The explosive is very effective if you get it on it. But as you can see, the rocks are just not being dealt with, so I threw that one and I nearly killed myself. Look how much health I've got left. I've got a sliver of health left. No shield. Don't need to regenerate here. I've just got a sliver of health. But I can't stop to worry about that. The rocks are still doing it, and then suddenly I thought, hang on, if my flamethrower's not working, I'm a driller. I wonder if the drills will do it. So I tried the drills and wow, the drills just slammed through it. So, yep, in future, oh, here comes an oppressor. Still not very well. I'm sending Bosco after it with his rockets. Focusing fire on that, and then concentrating on these with the drills. The drills work so good for those rocks. And then I went in against the oppressor with the drills as well. Betsy is still damaged, although she's about to finish cracking the stone now. And there it goes. Mission done. Betsy,
The drill dozer served its
Doretta gets
purpose.
blown
The
up.
Hearthstone is ours. Deposit it and wrap up the mission.
I'm going for the health now because I couldn't take the time during the hecticness
Feel
of the
much
battle.
better now.
I've still got to survive to the end of the mission, so the health is important. But Betsy, Doretta's been blown up, her head's been blown off. So I get the Hearthstone and take that back to Molly the mule. And I can find her. Molly, where are you?
Donkey, come
here.
here. Getting supplies.
Once again, might as well get the ammo.
Nicely done. Armor and Hearthstone
And there's
secured.
Doretta's head.
Call the drop pod when you're ready.
So I'm going to try and rescue Doretta's head, even though I haven't got anybody to provide covering fire for me other than Bosco. So I'm going to call in the dropship now,
Pod's on the way. Hang in there.
which will appear quite a long way away, and it's got to be back the way we came because there's no further way forward. So I don't think Betsy will come with me for the drop pod. I think it's just, of course, Molly the mule. She heads for the drop pod, leaving the lights to follow. I'm running for it now. I can see it coming
Drop
down.
pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
And Bosco will come. I'm trusting Bosco to cover my back at this point because I can't fire. I'm carrying the Doretta's head, so I'm trying to dodge the exploding bugs there. But Bosco will pick them up. Heard the explosion, so he did. There's a Weber up that I'm trying to dodge as well. And I'm just running, following Molly.
Time to pay Molly a visit.
She's very helpfully leaving these lines. There's a Praetorian on my left, but again, I just ignore it and run, hoping that Bosco will distract it. Turn to look where Bosco's coming, and he has killed the Praetorian. He's coming, and I turn around and there's the exploding bugs. So I had to throw Doretta down and deal with them.
4 minutes.
And then pick Doretta's head back up. Carry on. You can see the drop pod ahead of me now. Very close. Bosco made quick work of those guys.
Mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Deep Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod
And Doretta's head gets thrown into the corner of the drop pod and we set off.
Retrieving escape pod.
I was absolutely shocked really that I managed to do a Has 3 mission solo with only a level 5 character. He was only level 5. And there you can see the mission time, 31 minutes 53 seconds. Got 9,629 experience points, 3,207 credits. Got all the bonuses, got the plague hearts and the bismore and the brewing ingredients. I was really pleased with that. And I actually managed to complete 2 challenges by using the driller, which was partly the point of why I did it. The other part was because I didn't want to promote my engineer. So I'm back on the station now. I'm actually working
One mission to go, and you'll have completed this assignment.
towards unlocking that heavy hat cosmetic, which I wouldn't use because I've got the outfits I like mostly. My engineer's got this big plumed helmet on that I like him to have. Well, I think I did very well. I really enjoyed that mission. It wasn't particularly difficult. The bonus really helped. I've got the perk points to claim there, 2 for that.
This.
And then it's back out into the station now to see what I've got. Claim the challenge points, for instance. I did the 2 challenges, so I can claim some more script for that. I can also claim the battle pass, the Phasianite. I'm not too interested in spending the script on things at the moment. First thing I want to check is what can I upgrade? Can I upgrade anything? And there's the pistol. I can upgrade the pistol. Improved propellant or expanded ammo bags. Interesting choice. Bit more ammo or
More time is
more damage.
fun time.
Unfortunately, that's all he's unlocked to. That's all the mods he's unlocked for his weapons with this mission. I don't get much use out of the satchel charges yet. I've not figured quite out how to use those. Or really the drills. I don't use the drills that much either. Maybe I just haven't found the right situation, or I'm just not knowing the techniques. But I did find the flamethrower to be quite the revelation. I wasn't expecting it to be as brilliant as it is. But that was a Hazard 3 mission solo. I got a lot of help with it. I got a lot of help with it, but it was fun.